let's just start. How high can you get Gojo in speed?
I don't even scale speed.
Why not?
I don't need to.
Why not? Okay. So he
It's
has
a
no
non-factor
speed.
for him. Speed's a non-factor for him.
Why?
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I mean, I want you to explain. Yeah, you can go first, sure.
All right, got you. Oh, I just had a fucking heart. Oh my god, that was terrifying. I opened up a folder called Gojo scans, and there were only 2 scans in there. But it was because I have 2 fucking folders of it. Oh, that would have been catastrophic.
Should make a scan service a lot easier.
Probably is, yeah.
Hmm. Also, I might ask a lot of questions because I have no idea on anything like from JJK.
So the reason why it doesn't matter is because I'm sure you've heard a lot of people talking about the infinities that Gojo is able to place, correct?
Yeah, but he doesn't start out with them, right?
He makes them, but that's not why people can't reach him.
Yeah, but it's not a
So
passive ability.
it is, yes.
Why?
He taps into an omnipresent energy that's always around him called infinity. It's
Yeah,
not
but he
infinity.
has to tap into that energy.
What evidence is providing that? He keeps it up 24/7. He doesn't
He
have to tap into it actively.
he keeps it up 24/7.
Yes.
Even under SBA, he would. Okay, could you prove this?
Let me try to find it. I have to go to actual like Viz Media in order to find it. Be in like chapter 60 something.
Hmm.
Hey Jacob, real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Um, will you look in general chat real fast at Jozu?
Yeah,
What do I do for that?
give me 1 second.
Bro, just ban him.
What did he say?
Asking for child porn.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, ban him.
yeah.
Perma banned it.
Yeah, that's a
Gotcha.
ban.
Okay, thank you.
It's against that would be classified under pedophilia.
Okay,
That would be
so
against
Discord
this
too.
that would be
Yeah.
was
illegal in the
Gojo.
United States of America.
This was
Yeah.
Gojo 13 years ago, and it was before he was able to practice the technique to where it was constantly up. As you can see here, they're talking about how he's been using his technique nonstop since yesterday, which essentially was because he was doing an escort mission and he had to keep it up constantly. That way, he would always stay close enough to where anything that was a threat to the girl that he was escorting would instantly be taken out. And then at the end of the little recap, like the rewind that they did for it, he was talking about how in order for him to become the strongest person in the world, he needs to be able to keep that technique up 24/7, in which he was able to learn how to do that.
And can you prove he learned how to do this?
Yes.
And one thing, like the thing, like it says, like you've been using this technique nonstop since yesterday. That implies he can turn it off, right? And if we go
Yes.
under SBA, they're just like randomly transported in their day to day. So unless you can prove he like normally keeps it up in their day to day.
He does normally keep it up. The only time he ever takes it down now is when he is entering the compound of the Jujutsu Kaisen High School because the principal of the Jujutsu Kaisen High School has a very high level barrier technique, and it just basically prevents him from being hurt.
And he goes to this high school day to day, right?
No, he is no longer a high school student there. This
Okay.
was, like I said, this was an escort mission that was happening years ago.
Hey, so can you prove he learned how to like control it 24/7 or whatever?
Yes. Do you want me to get you the scan of him entering the thing to turn off his force field?
No, that's fine. I just need you to prove it. He holds it 24/7.
What was the debate again?
Gojo versus Naruto. Bro, I should have used Sasuke or something like that. Doesn't really matter.
With this, you're kicked out of the Naruto community.
Alright, here is the scan. So, would you agree, real quick, after a time skip, especially when it comes to Gojo stating that he needs to train
Where's
to
the
become the strongest
scan?
ever? I'm sending it right now. So even with SBA, what you're using here, he's basically talking about how he used to have to manually do it, but then he switched to automatic, and he's actually able to distinguish the danger of objects happening to it. Right now, I can almost always have Limitless activated at all time using minimum resources. That's actually why he wears a blindfold and stuff in the future. But would you agree that during most time skips of anything, people become stronger?
Wait. I'm just reading the scan.
Yeah.
What is it supposed to be saying?
Right now, I can almost always have the Limitless activated at all times using minimum resources. That is the most important thing. It's on the very bottom panel.
I can almost always have the limitless. And what's the limitless?
The Limitless is the force field that is around him that can stop things, halt things, slow people down and everything.
Limitless activated. Okay, just because he can like have it up activated doesn't mean he is activating at all times.
Okay, but with what you just said about SBA, them being teleported in their day-to-day, we already discussed the fact that Jujutsu Kaisen School is the one that makes him put it down. Besides that, he never puts it down. It would
Okay,
probably
can
be
you prove this?
no, because that would be your burden of proof now to prove it, because I've just showed you that he almost
No,
always
no,
has.
no, no. Can you prove that he only like that? I don't think you have shown me anything that says like, oh, I only put it down when I like joined the high school, and otherwise, other than that, I'm always gonna keep it up.
But I asked you, why would I need to prove that when you just said that acting in everyday life is when they would get teleported there? Gojo is the most.
No, I'm asking you to send that scan, right? I could just, I'm not gonna take your word for it, right?
I asked you earlier if you wanted me to send you the scan, and you said
Yeah,
no.
but that was under a different context. You asked me if you wanted me to like send a scan of like him putting it down when he entered the school, right? And
Yeah,
now you're giving me more context for this scan, saying that he only puts it down when he goes into school.
I said that from the start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I just misunderstood you. That's my bad.
So do you want the scan of him putting down his
Yeah.
barrier when he enters the school? Okay.
Guys, what's the debate?
We're debating Gojo versus End of Shippuden Naruto.
Ow, okay.
Kega, oh my. Kega, that was so ass.
Nigga, look, my Dr. Droider voice hasn't been used in a while. Relax. So,
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm wrong. He never even took it down when he went into the school. I'll show you the scan of the reason why he was able to get hit. Give me a second. I will send that to you. It was just that the guy figured that him entering the school was when he would feel the safest, and it's also basically the whole reason behind this guy is he doesn't have cursed energy, so he's able to get through that force field. So he figured that would just be the best time to attack him.
Oh, where's the scan?
I'm sending it right now. Give me a second.
Okay.
So yeah, this sword right here is literally built to negate all curse energy, which is why he was able to stab Gojo in the throat. But his barrier was still active.
Wait, what is this supposed to prove?
Nothing. I like I said, I was going to show you him taking down his barrier, but there was no statement of him taking down his barrier even when he entered the school.
Hey, so you still haven't proven that he holds it 24/7.
So with the scan that I sent you of him talking about how he almost always has limitless activated. First off, you asked me to prove.
No, he says he can right now I can almost always have the limitless activated at all time. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you do it, right? Just because I can go to the store doesn't mean I'm going to the store.
Yes. But using, okay, let's use Occam's razor here. He is the most wanted man in Japan because he is stated to be able to kill everybody. The main goal isn't even to kill Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen, it is to seal him because there essentially is no way to kill him. Using Occam's razor, the simplest answer would be that unless he's 100% safe, he is always going to have it active because he's been jumped before, like he was jumped by the volcano guy. The guy attempted to hit him, he just walked out of his car. Somebody instantly tries to speed blitz him and hit him, doesn't reach him, and that is when the fight with the volcano guy begins. Would you like scans of that?
No, I think just the fact that he says always almost and that it takes resources from it, just resources from him to like activate it or use it, shows that he's not gonna be always using it as if it fatigues him.
Like resources for him to activate it?
It says that he needs resources to use it.
No, it says right now I can almost always use it using minimum resources.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
also,
saying.
you
And then he says almost always, which implies there's a time which he doesn't use it. Which using Occam's razor, like you just said, this time would be the time where he's not fighting.
But as you said earlier, with standard battle assumptions, they get teleported in random day in their everyday life. Also, we
Yeah.
didn't agree on SBA, but it's fine, we can. So saying that you can almost always have it active, once again, I'm using Occam's razor, that would mean most likely he has it active. So are you trying to argue that for some reason he would be teleported at a point to where he wouldn't have it active?
Well, no, you're claiming. Okay, first, I already gave the analogy of just because you can do something doesn't mean you're always doing it, right? And then you gave me you gave me like, oh, he would always have it activated because he's in constant. Uh, I think this is what you were trying to say, like constant danger. But I don't see how you're in constant danger just walking to school, right? And
I
he
mean, I
also,
can show you, like,
and then okay, you can show me that.
all right.
Wait, hey Jacob, what's the debate?
It's Shippuden Naruto versus Gojo.
Like a War Arc Naruto?
What?
War Arc Naruto or no?
Yeah, War Arc Naruto.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Tomas?
Like, I guess the one that like fights against Kaguya, because that's where the series ends.
Okay.
Hola, mijo, ¿cómo estás? Tomás, te amo, mijo. ¿Pasas a tu mamá?
The fuck?
Bro, I'm debating right now. My mom's asleep.
Who's awake?
All right, this was Gojo just in his everyday life. The scan that I'm sitting right here. Somebody hops down, attempts to blitz him. Gojo hits him away and says, "Well then, and you are." That was literally just him leaving. He was going to a mission in Tokyo.
Leaving. Wait, does like Gojo have any sensing abilities?
He can sense curse energy, yes.
Okay, so why would he just not wait till he can sense them and then put it up?
Because he always has it up.
I don't think you have proven that. I think you have proven that he can have it almost always, but then again, just because you can doesn't mean you're actively doing it. Right? And then you just gave me like a reason that he can like sense people coming.
I do not think that's right. I think I've provided more than enough evidence personally to prove to you that he always has up. And let me ask you this question. Do you think after time skips, people get stronger? Because what Gojo says is that he needs to always have it active to become the strongest. And he is stated as the strongest multiple times.
When did he state that?
I got you. Give me a second.
Doesn't
Okay, give me send in scan right now.
Okay, cool.
Really good save that. Okay, here's just another scan. This is of Gojo once again talking about how he always has a reverse curse technique constantly on himself around the clock to refresh his brain at all times. That way he doesn't lose sleep and focus to disactivate Limitless. And if what you're saying of why...
Oh, wait, I'm still reading. Where does he say this? Like, what part?
I also, at the very top panel, I also have reverse curse technique running around the clock to convert myself fresh brain at all times.
Okay, and how does this prove he is limitless, always on?
Why would he have to have that activated in order to use Limitless because limitless takes an immense amount of focus. So this would my argument that he always has limitless going, because as you're saying, he wouldn't need to do this if he didn't always have limitless going. There would be no reason to. He's doing it for a reason.
Wait. Can you like give me more context of this? Again, I don't know anything about JJK.
So this was literally right after the panel I sent you earlier, the switch to automatic thing. If you just scroll up one scan, actually 2 scans.
Mm-hmm.
I can almost always have limitless activated at all times using minimum resources. This was the scan. This was the page directly after it, stating that he also has a curse technique. Actually, matter of fact, yeah, this is perfect. So he says, I'll also have a curse technique running around the clock to preserve myself, also including limitless. He has limitless constantly active, but it's such a draw on his brain that he has a curse technique that preserves his brain to keep it fresh at all times. And then also down there, it says Satoru Gojo became the strongest, and this was before a time skip. And he could
Okay.
easily imply that most people get stronger.
Okay, wait. And can you explain why this guy was like able to like pierce this thing?
Oh, because there is these things in Jujutsu Kaisen called cursed weapons. Some people don't have cursed techniques, right? Like they don't have powers like Gojo do. And this cursed weapon essentially can cut through any curse energy, period.
Okay, so just like chakra rods, like black chakra rods in Naruto.
No, I firmly disagree. Firmly disagree.
What they're insanely. You know what verse equalization is?
Yeah, and that wouldn't apply here.
Why not? You know how like here it like states that like similar abilities should like transfer. Like I can like cite it if you want.
Why would these abilities be similar when curse?
Because they both negate like ninjutsu, which would be like cursed energy.
Why would that negate ninjutsu? Chakra's life force curse energy is not.
Cursed energy is the equivalent of chakra in a Gojo verse or like JJK verse.
It's not. There are plenty of people in the JJK verse that are ridiculously strong without cursed energy. They don't need it to live. Ninjas in Naruto need it to live. Guy Sensei, even though he doesn't use chakra in his attack, still has chakra because every human needs that to operate in the Naruto verse or they would die.
No, they wouldn't. There's humans like before Shinobi who didn't have chakra. It's like, for example, it's like if only the people with cursed energy survived in the JJK verse, and then like since they have cursed energy, their kids would have cursed energy.
That is also incorrect. But could you prove to me that there were shinobi in the Naruto verse that didn't have chakra?
Yeah. Give me a minute. This was like before. You know, like the story with Kaguya. Like Kaguya brought chakra. Like all the chakra comes from Kaguya, right? Are you aware of that?
I need scans for it.
I thought. I mean, it's still like a pretty common thing. I just thought you remembered, but yeah, sure. And was I right on like the thing where here.
Don't mean to interrupt. What's the debate? Endo series Shippuden Naruto versus Gojo.
Wait, how do you not know this, bro? It's just like it's gonna take me a while.
Earlier, I'm not going to take your word for it. I need you to prove it to me.
I mean, yeah, that's because I don't know anything about JJK, right? But if I say like chakras,
I can't recall a time where humans didn't have chakra.
no, I'm just do you know like Kagi is the mother of all chakra, that she brought chakra to like the earth or whatever?
Kaguya was ridiculously weak without chakra. That's why she had to plant the divine tree in order to harvest humans' chakra to eat the divine fruit and gain her powers.
No, that's not what happened. She wasn't weak. She was weak because she gave her chakra to like The divine tree okay, I'll explain the divine tree and debunk what you're saying. So basically, the
Expansion.
divine tree just extracts like the minerals from like the earth to like kill it, right? It doesn't extract it from the people
Why are there huts of people attached to the divine tree in the fourth grade Shinobi War?
because they kill it for or
Chakra?
because it's in the fourth Shinobi War, all the tree is getting its chakra back.
Yeah, so it
Alright,
showed that with chakra and chakras passed down through generations where they have chakra, unlike Jujutsu Kaisen where people are born without curse energy, like
yeah. Okay, let me just get this scan. Where's the story from? How are you not aware of this? Cause this scan might like cause I needed to reread where like Kaguya comes up.
that's fine.
So give me a while. Hmm. Alright, here's the statement. I found it. Wait, did you watch Naruto? You did, right? Jacob.
Yes, I did.
Hey, so you remember that arc where like they explain like Hagoromo and Hamura,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like you see like Kaguya coming down.
Yes.
Yeah, they what Kaguya does is basically like give they she gives chakra to like Hagoromo.
Okay.
Wait. I found the other scan. Okay, this is all I need. Hey, so Kaguya eats from the chakra fruit, which is what has chakra, right? And then she gives chakra like to Hagoromo and I think it was Hagoromo and Hamura. And then
Yeah.
Hagoromo has two kids, Indra and Ashura, and then Ashura starts giving chakra to everyone.
Okay.
And that's how they ended up with chakra.
But chakra becomes your life force after that.
Um
So you could very well be talking about two different breeds of beings, period.
no, okay,
That
so
could be
humans,
force
yeah,
energy.
humans just gain chakra, right?
Yes.
And now their offsprings have chakra, basically. But all chakra belongs to Kaguya originally. That's why
But
like
that chakra for every human birthed after that point is directly connected to their life source, and cursed energy is not.
directly connected in what sense? Like
You lose the chakra, you die.
mm,
I know you're proud
no,
about how
okay,
the chakras
not
work.
really. That's only if you use up all your chakra, but you might not like so like chakra in the data books comes from your stamina, right? So when Shinobi died from using up too much chakra, is because they turned all their stamina into chakra, right? And then used up all their stamina and died from fatigue.
Could you prove that though? Because
Yeah,
I've
here,
just
here,
seen.
here, here.
Here, actually, let me send this to you real quick. This is in Boruto. They are talking about the divine fruit tree, and then you can see at the bottom of the scan it says everyone will die naturally. It's like a giant mosquito sucking all of the blood out of your body, except it's sucking out chakra. All life will end without a single exception. It never says it's a
Yeah,
world
because
tree
it's
thing.
regaining the chakra that Kaguya gave him.
Yes, 100%. I agree with that. But as you can see, and it sucks the chakra from all living life on that planet, implying it's not sucking anything else. It's not hurting
They
them in any other way.
plant a divine tree. But I think it's not killing the people, it's killing the planet.
Oh, the people definitely die. When they are husks on the tree, they are gone. That's why there was no way to revive them. Those people were not in fatal condition. If they got caught in the chakra tree, if they got caught in the divine fruit tree, they got sucked to death.
All life will end without. I don't. Sorry, it's just I don't read Boruto.
You're all good.
So, you know, like what we consider canon and like
Yeah.
Shippuden. Yeah, so like like Shippuden's not like Boruto is not considered canon to like Naruto,
Are you going
right?
to try to say that the definition of the chakra fruit tree in Boruto is not canon?
Yeah, it's clearly contradictory to what
I
Naruto
feel like
says,
that's
and they
kind
have
of
different
ratting.
writers.
I feel like that's kind of ratting.
I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but they
Could
have
could
Boruto.
we get a judge's input on that?
Here, wait, let me give you an analogy. You can appeal to the judges, which I don't think so because I haven't given like anything,
And what
right?
if I
But
prove to you that this chapter was written when Mashi Kishimoto took over? That's one of the most recent chapters.
so Boruto not only has like different writers, but there's like different versions of Boruto, like the Boruto anime and the Boruto manga. So I wouldn't consider it canon.
I don't know how you could not consider that canon.
Why? Why is it
I
canon? Canon is just
because
everything that was written by Kishimoto.
okay, but Kishimoto took over.
Recently, can you prove he made this chapter?
I would need you to prove how that's not canonical, because I genuinely do feel like
I
that's
already
rat.
explained why. Everything that's canon is just what's written by Kishimoto. Right? And we have a direct contradiction from what's giving us, well, from the material in Naruto.
Where's the contradiction at?
Here, it says that to put it plainly, the mental and physical energies of a shinobi's body are joined together into stamina, which is internally converted into chakra. And then there's another picture, but basically, you have your stamina, which you convert into chakra, but you can like choose to refrain from doing that. So like, if shinobi,
Can you
so
prove
like
how they
taking out
convert
all of your chakra doesn't necessarily mean you die,
Can
unless you
prove how
use
they
it all.
Can you prove like an instance or something that happened where they refused to turn their stamina into chakra? How
Yeah,
is it not?
sure. Shinobi who don't fight in their daily day lives.
That doesn't mean anything. That
Why
that
not?
doesn't prove that doesn't prove that if their chakra was completely depleted, they wouldn't just die.
No, I already explained why they die. The only person we've seen die from like chakra usage is Kakashi. And I already explained why that happened. You didn't refute it.
How did it happen?
That happened because he converted all his stamina into chakra and then used it all up.
Where does it say they converted stamina into chakra?
Here, body are joined together into stamina, which is internally converted into chakra, which is the energy source for a jutsu's activation.
Yeah, but I would just need proof that
And then it
Kakashi.
says the efficiency of this. Okay, so it says the efficiency of this conversion is influenced by the user's skill, which
Okay.
implies you need to be able to control chakra or have chakra control to be able to like use this conversion.
Okay. So I'll give you just that point, not anything you said before. I would still need you to show me a shinobi that's alive.
Why? Why do I need to show this, Jacob? I already gave you reasoning and statements from the data book of what chakra is. I even gave you an example of like shinobi or like humans in the day-to-day life who don't use chakra.
But they have chakra. They don't
Not
use it, but they have it.
necessarily. Like they have the ability to they have like the possibility of turning the stamina into chakra, but they don't exactly have chakra at hand.
I disagree with that.
Why?
Chakra is in everybody. I'll show you right here.
Everybody has the ability or like the put. Oh my god, sorry. Everybody has the ability or the potential to use chakra. Yes. Is a kind of the
Yep.
energy lines spread throughout our bodies in much the same way as a human circulatory. It's like a system of vessels that carry chakra throughout our bodies. Yeah, this is describing. I think it's referenced in the data book scan as well. Is it?
And all I'm saying is I've seen no one in the Naruto verse, in both Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, that did not have chakra or were stated not to have chakra. The closest to it were Rock Lee and Mike Guy, and they both still had chakra.
Rock Lee and Mike Guy. Yeah, Rock Lee and Mike Guy still use chakra.
Yes, because everyone is born
They
with it.
couldn't. They just couldn't like control it into a ninjutsu.
Yeah.
All I'm proving is that you can have stamina and chakra. Wait, let me go get this other scan. Does anyone have the scan where they show like the stamina, like the
Can you get
different
scans while you're
containers
in a
for
debate? Can you ask for scans while you're in a debate? I just genuinely don't know.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? What?
I just feel I just don't know if that's against the rules or not.
Oh, I found it anyways. Here. See, so you can have like stamina without like all your stamina doesn't need to be converted into chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So Shinobi can have stamina with no chakra.
I don't see how that's proved.
I literally just sent you a scan where it says 100%
Yeah.
stamina and how there's different containers for stamina.
So what you're arguing is that there are people that exist in the Naruto verse without chakra.
No. Even that's no, you try to like you try to say like stamina's a life force. No, I'm sorry. You try to say like chakra's a life force, which cursed energy isn't, and I refuted that.
Okay.
Right? I just showed you that like you try to prove that using like, oh, when a shinobi runs out of chakra, they die, right? And then I explain how that's not the case, not necessarily the case.
So would you agree that yeah, everyone has a finite of potential chakra? It may be stamina, but like they can run out.
They have stamina, right? Just like a
For sure.
normal human,
For
right? But they
sure.
have the a potential or like possibility of turning that stamina into chakra, right?
Yes, and
Just like Gojo has the possibility of using curse energy.
I disagree with that, but we'll continue talking about this point. So yeah, if they run out of stamina, not chakra, if they run out of stamina, they die. Correct?
Yeah, just
As
like any
Takagi.
human would.
Okay,
Even
I
Gojo
will.
would die if he runs out of stamina.
I will agree with that. Sure.
Okay, so going back to the verse equalization point, I think it's fair to say like chakra is the same thing as
I do not think it is.
why not?
I will send the scans. Give me a second. All right, so as we talked about, chakra is or could be referred to as stamina. Not saying that they're the same thing. Sorry, that could have been misinterpreted. But it's a finite amount of something found in any ninja that if they run out, they would die. Correct? Stamina, not chakra.
Yes. Chakra comes from stamina. Yeah.
All right. So right here, it is talking about how Gojo, when it comes to cursed energy, it is something that is just in the world, an infinite amount of it, and it is jujutsu sorcerers that can tap into it. This is not life energy. It's not based on anything like that. It is an infinite, endless supply of this thing.
Oh, so like nature energy.
No,
Basically, same thing as nature energy.
I would disagree.
Uh. Wait, what is it? Motion? Where does it say that? Sorry.
Motion reversal is born by colliding both infinities. Both infinities are red and
No,
blue.
no, but where curse energy comes from.
Oh, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if that's been brought up before.
Wait, so what's your argument? What are you trying to say?
That these are infinite energies that they are tapping into.
Where does it say that?
By colliding both infinities of red and blue, it creates purple. And I'll show you what purple is. Purple is essentially an energy that is just capable of deleting space around its object. And that is him using purple on somebody.
Purple is just what?
It's the energies of red and blue combined, and it has the capabilities of deleting space and time.
And okay, how is that curse energy? I don't get it.
Because red and blue, sorry, yeah, I keep forgetting that you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. So there's red cursed energy, and there's blue cursed energy, right? Most people only use one their whole life. Gojo, being the strongest Jujutsu user, he is able to use both of them in something that's only a trait in his family where you combine both and you get purple. Does that make more sense? Like on a color wheel, you mix a little bit of blue, mix a little bit of red.
Okay, so he has like, and where does he get this curse energy from?
Don't know.
Disadvantage. So what's your argument? I don't get it.
I'm saying that chakra is a finite amount of thing that is found inside of a person. Meanwhile, these are two infinite energies that Gojo taps into at any time.
I don't think that's okay. I don't think we need to like go on like a petty differences between chakra and curse energy. Like
I think those are gigantic.
if we go by SBA, it just says similar supernatural aspects of verses get equalized in a reasonable fashion. So a supernatural energy that almost everyone in a verse has, which is necessary to fight the characters of said verse, will be assumed to be the equivalent energy that the opponents use in their techniques so that a proper fight can happen.
Not almost everybody in the Jujutsu Kaisen verse has this. Actually, most people, period, don't have it.
Yeah, same as Naruto. Yeah, same as Naruto, except the fact that like but it's still wait, it's still necessary to like fight against it, right? It's still necessary to fight with.
Curse energy? No. No, the guy that I showed you earlier.
Yeah, no. But it's still like an ability, right? In Naruto, you don't need it to fight, right? We see like taijutsu users like Lee and like what's his name? And like Guy, right? So it's not you don't need to fight with it, but it's a ability that would help you fight. Right? It's a supernatural energy.
I don't. Could you prove to me that it's supernatural, maybe not naturally existing?
You already did to me.
No, I didn't. Actually, I said I didn't know the origin of curse energy.
Yeah, so it's not natural. If it was natural, you would know it.
Explain how that works.
Okay, so if we look at the definition of natural, let me just get it. It says existent in or caused by nature and not made or caused by humankind. Wait, let me get the definition of supernatural. Yeah, okay. This is more reasonable. So supernatural is just attributed to some force beyond scientific understanding or the laws of nature. Right? So nature doesn't I don't think nature shows like any like I don't think nature shows any explanation for where like red and like what other color you said? Red and green?
Red and blue.
From where like red and blue come from, right? And it's beyond scientific understanding in the way that it like allows you to do like infinity, right? It's a supernatural ability.
His is actually not above infinite energy. I mean, above explanation. I apologize. This is the definition.
What keyboard are you using? I'm on a laptop, so like, and I'm using like my computer's mouse, so it's like below my keyboard. So when I type, it's just like super loud. Converge and divergence sequences do in mathematical. Dude, that's just an understanding of how an infinite works. But you do understand that infinites can't exist in nature. Hello, Jacob? Because they entail metaphysical contradictions.
But our universe is infinite.
No, it's not. Where the fuck did you get that from?
Ever expanding infinite.
It's not ever expanding, dude.
Find me the end of the universe.
The end of it, no, because it's expanding. You can't. It's like you get if you stop time, there's gonna be an end, but it's not. It's not It's not infinite. It's gonna come to an end, right? Where they're like run out of like. You ever heard of like the second law of thermodynamics?
Actually, I'll prove to you that the energy is natural. Sorry about that.
And you know what they mean by supernatural, right?
But that's natural.
No, okay, so like chakra is also natural, right? But we can in by versus battle wiki, what it's referencing. Oh my god, this is so right. You know by naturally he just means like it's just there for him. Like because he got it from his father and mother, right?
No, he says infinity is something.
It's just like if I say like I naturally have the talent of playing tennis.
No, that's not like that at all.
Yes, that's literally what he's saying. It's just he's saying like infinity is something that's naturally there. Like he can naturally use this ability, this talent that he has of using this limitless ability.
No,
Or this technique reversal, whatever.
Where would he be implying that?
By the fact, I just bring it into reality. He said infinity is something that's naturally there. I just bring it to reality. My ability for tennis is just naturally there. I just use it. And also, Jacob, you know what like versus battle wiki means by supernatural, right?
No.
So like chakra is in like the Naruto verse a supernatural a natural force, right? Since everyone is born with it, right? It comes from like the earth or whatever, the chakra fruits, which it technically is like a tree or whatever, but it will still be considered supernatural because it's not to our world, right? In our world, we don't have like humans don't have chakra, so that's a supernatural ability, right? So that's what versus battle wiki is saying.
Pi is an infinite sequence, right? Infinite sequence of numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, he's using convergent and divergent methods of math in order to make it to where people cannot reach him, which is something that is naturally occurring in our world.
No, you can't have an absolute infinite in our world. It entails metaphysical contradictions.
Explain how when you just read the pi was an infinite thing.
No, pi is a possible infinite, not an actual. Wait, no, pi is doesn't exist in our world. It does. It exists in our mind. Like actual infinites exist in our mind. Not no. They're like abstract objects, right? So like the set of all natural numbers, that's an abstract object, but it doesn't exist in nature. Doesn't exist metaphysic or doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't exist in nature.
Okay,
No.
so continue with points. I'll do that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so that would be a supernatural. Your ability would be a supernatural ability, just like chakra is a supernatural ability, right? And both of them are required to fight in the verse.
But they're not required to fight.
Yeah, I already explained how like chakra is still not required to fight, but in the context that like versus battle wiki is implying is that almost everyone in the verse has, which is necessary to fight the characters of said verse. Like if someone's fighting Gojo, either have like anti like anti anti chakra or like what's it called, anti curse or whatever, or they either have curse energy, so they have one or the other if they're fighting, right? So it all revolves against around curse energy. So for example, like
we didn't necessarily, let's just get this out of the way. We didn't agree to SBA, but let's agree to it now.
I mean it's kind of, I thought it was like a server rule, it's kind of implied, like we're doing a cross verse. Why wouldn't we agree in SBA?
I've had people rally me before saying that I didn't agree to SBA.
Yeah, I mean that's just dishonest as fuck.
I just want to get that out of the way. So we're using SBA, right?
Yeah, so what they mean by everyone in the verse has is that it's a big component in the verse for each fight, right? And as you've explained, either you have it or you have something to defeat it.
Okay.
And so this will be assumed to be equivalent energies, like chakra and curse energy,
Okay.
right? So if you agree in like verse equalization and like chakra and curse energy are the same, then Naruto basically has this anti-chakra stick, which is basically the black chakra rod, which negates any ninjutsu jutsus thrown at it. So it should be able to like negate the infinity.
Could you show me it negating stuff? I thought it was just the embodiment of all chakra. I didn't know that it could be.
Yeah, it's stated. Uh uh It's stated when like Minato can't recover, if I remember correctly.
Because what I would want to know is when Pain stabbed Naruto with 9 pain holes, how was he able to use 9 tails chakra to break out of it? If it completely negates all chakra, but he stabbed him in half, he's using chakra with the shield.
You can, cause those weren't the same ones that I'm talking about, the chakra orbs.
That's the same thing. The pain holes are from the path of the Rinnegan. It's just using all forces of
I
chakra.
don't think they're the same thing because they do different things. I mean, like pains, like the ones in like the pain uses, he only has the ability to like he only has the ability to like what's his name, to like let me just get the scan. Like once I get the statement, it'll basically explain it for you. But you know when like Minato gets hit by the chakra orb and then he can't recover?
Honestly, I can't say I remember it.
Oh, but that's basically when the statement happens. I'm just trying to find out what chapter it is. I'm probably around that chapter, so it won't be long. Okay, I'm probably should be about to find it.
You call them the black receivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pain uses those. I'm looking at it right
No, I'm talking about the orb specifically. Like Pain uses like the chakra rods.
now. Those are made out of the same thing, are they not?
Kinda, but they seem to have like different abilities.
I think it's just because one is condensed and one isn't. You know what I mean?
I mean, we can debate on it once I get the statement because this is kind of like a shotgun. Um, Probably on the chapter.
Yeah, Naruto uses black receivers when he shaped his crucible balls into rocks and used them to immobilize Madara and Black Zetsu.
Hmm. Does it happen here? Here it is. I'm sending it right now. It's stated to nullify all ninjutsu.
Okay.
Right, so it could nullify the limitless.
I'm just proving that it can be broken with the whole Obito uses the same thing or referred to as the same thing, and they've been broken before. And also, if it did fully nullify all ninjutsu, Kamui wouldn't have worked to open the hole, and when they did the sneak attack involving Naruto and Minato and Kakashi.
Yeah, okay, I'll explain why they're different. Yeah, there's like some big difference from when the Rinnegan users use it and where like Sage of Six Path Chakra users use it, right? So like Toby Rama had already seen they had already like encountered like the black things, right? But yet when he like uses it on Minato, he's surprised and he makes this comment. I'll get you like the scan before it. This like the page directly before it. He's surprised, and Minato is as well. And basically, he says like, oh, now it has the ability to nullify all ninjutsu. And if we know specifically that like before, when he used it on Hiruzen, he actually hits Hiruzen, but Hiruzen's able um, he's able to regenerate from it, right? But the difference from like now to when he used it on Hiruzen is that he gained control of the power of the Sage of Six Paths, right? So something changed, which was the Sage of Six Paths chakra, which is now letting him know all ninjutsu.
Okay, so I'm going to send this so after he fought Hiruzen fighting Madara, and here's Madara breaking not one but two Sage of Six Path chakras.
Yeah, with Sage of Six Path Chakra.
No, it's Sage Art chakra. So it's just natural energy.
Is it okay if I go to the data books? Because I'm pretty sure it's a Sage of Six Paths Jutsu. They just called it like, Sage Art because it's Sage of Six Paths, right?
I would argue that would be closer to Sage mode, but
Dude, okay, first of all, Madara doesn't have Sage mode. All he has is his Sage of Six Paths mode. I mean, he had Hashirama's Sage mode, but he clearly loses it when he transforms.
yeah, it's a storm release with Senjutsu chakra. Meaning it's not made from the Sage of Six Paths.
It is. Okay, it is. Okay, the Sage of Six Paths Chakra is Senjutsu. It's classified as Senjutsu.
Can you show me that? Also, where you're looking at that would be page 321.
Do you have the data book?
No, I'm on the Naruto wiki. Just because it gives you
Page 300 what?
321.
300. Wait.
And it's also classified as a Genkai.
You said 321.
That's what the fourth tablet, page 321.
Okay, yeah, it's classified as Senjutsu, yeah. Okay, cool. So okay, so here I have the data book entry for Sage of Six Paths mode, which says it's ninjutsu and senjutsu. And here's the translation for the Sage art, which says the same thing, that it's ninjutsu and seijutsu and senjutsu. So it was the Sage of Six Paths mode.
Sorry, where does it say that Sage of Six Paths mode is ninjutsu and senjutsu?
And the first scan at the top left.
I don't necessarily see that implies that makes it Sage of Six Paths mode, you know what I mean?
I mean, you're using the fact that it was Sage art to say it's not Sage of Six Paths mode, right? And then I gave you two reasons why it is. First of all, Sage art is referring to the Sage of Six Paths, right? And second of all, he doesn't have any other Sage energy in that mode, since we know that he lost his Hashirama Sage Jutsu. And then you also argue like Sage of Six Mass mode is it's not like Sage Senjutsu, and then I just proved to you that it is classified as Senjutsu. And one other thing, Sage art jutsus are classified in the data book as Sage I think it just says like Sage mode, not Senjutsu, and it's only that. They don't put like ninjutsu next to it. And here specifically it says ninjutsu and senjutsu. I'll get you a scan for the Sage art, the Sage mode thing I referenced. Yeah, it says Seijutsu, not Sen. Here. Jacob, you still there?
Yeah, is that okay?
Okay, so with this, Naruto would be able to like bypass his limitless thing or whatever.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the scan where my guy cracks the true speaking word.
Yeah, you can crack it with like Taijutsu.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So can we agree on that? That way I don't have to go try to find the scan.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, I found the scan. Okay, perfect.
I mean, I already agree with you, so we should just move on.
Okay.
So, my argument is just that Naruto blitzes.
Okay.
So you want me to go into my speed scaling, or do you have like a
You can go to speed scaling if you want.
how fast do you have how fast do you have this other guy at, so I can just scale him above?
Uh, nowhere.
Nowhere. So if I scale Naruto to like sub sub relative, he should just be faster.
I put them to like massively hypersonic, if that. But I don't have any scans for speed, so I could do this, I guess.
Like, okay, I can easily put Naruto like sub relative, like at least 50% light speed, or I can get Naruto to like immeasurable.
This is the Gojo actively walking around, moving inside of an infinite domain, in space.
If he's not traversing the whole infinite. Wait, what is he doing again?
He makes infinities out of infinite distance. He's traveling in one of these infinities right now.
Does he travel all of it?
I cannot provide that now.
Hey, so what does this prove?
Just go on your speed scaling.
Hey, so you know how like, I mean, I can get him to like immeasurable, but like I'll just give you like a like you know how like A was stated like relative to light speed.
Who, sorry?
A the fourth Raikage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naruto should just be massively above him.
Okay.
So I should put him at least like light speed or whatever. Then since you have Jogo nowhere, Naruto just blitzes.
Okay, so I will send this right here. You better way like name my scans. Alright, so this is Gojo using his force field power, which we've already established is always active, and his technique is through a convergence of infinite series of things that approach me that will eventually slow down and never reach me. That's why I never really bothered scaling his speed, because it would slow down and never reach him. And by amplifying limitless negative numbers in possible situations like having negative
Yeah, but
apple,
Jacob, didn't I explain how he gets through this?
yes, you did, but give me a second. Like I said. So here's also the definition of limitless, and this also quantifies as probability manipulation, because he's basically able to make whatever outcome he wants happen the moment you enter the field. So you would have to prove how fast the true-seeking orbs would negate that before he could also just make the true-seeking orbs completely irrelevant and not work, because he has probability manipulation. What are the chances that his true-seeking orbs do nothing to my force?
Wait. Chill. You're throwing like too much information. So like,
Okay.
what's your argument? That he has like summary.
Yeah, it's probability manipulation, but then on the higher side of probability manipulation, you get the reality warping, which is also referred to.
Do you have scans for this, or like, where does this text come from? Is this like a data book?
And by amplifying the scan that I sent earlier, and by amplifying limitless and negative numbers in possible situations like having -1 apples appear, he can make the impossible situations around him possible.
Where? Yeah, but he has to use his ability.
The ability is always active. We've already talked about this.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Where's the scan so I can read it?
3 scans up, third one.
I'm gonna just resend it, just like to not get confused. This one, right?
Not that one. I'll send it again. This one.
Okay, thank you. You got the quiet technique. Yeah, but he has to like amplify. Even if it's always active, it's not always like amplifying and like making the negative numbers. Right? He has to like physically make the negative numbers or whatever.
No, no. That is the thing that he's transferred to being automatic in the scan right here. As you can see, he talks about how he can sense things to realize danger, and he will be able. He normally manually did it, but he switched to automatic.
But an automatic targeting options for jutsu techniques. Wait, what does it do? I don't get it. Just explain it. I'm so confused right now.
The moment Naruto enters his field, it's instantly going to go under the convergent and divergent sequences unless he describes it as something that is not going to hurt him. As you can see, he saw that.
Yeah, but he has to physically describe it as that, right?
As I said, it automatically repels everything.
No, but he has to react to it.
He does not. It automatically repels everything.
No, but Naruto can just null it with the ninjutsu chakra rods.
But this is something that is always active, and with probability manipulation, he can make the chakra rods completely useless. And with reality warping.
Wait. Right, so he has this thing that is active, right? But this thing has to physically warp like this object, right?
No.
Hey, so explain it one more time because I'm just not getting it.
Just the moment something comes in contact with it, it instantly nullifies it.
Okay, can you prove it's instant?
Yes.
Where?
It's just anytime, like you placing infinities, anytime something goes inside of Gojo's range, it does not reach him.
Yeah, but is it instant, right? But you said it like obviously when you go into limitless, there's an infinite distance, right? And it slows it down. It's never gonna get there. But can you prove that it's instant? In the instant moment, it negs it, right? Because otherwise, the ninjutsu chakra rod would just negate it. And we actually see this. Like you sent me a scan of this character hitting Gojo, right? If it immediately negged it, then why didn't it immediately neg the thing that nullified it?
As you said earlier, with the thing of Gojo and Naruto having similar energies, this guy had no energy whatsoever. That is the only reason why he was able to get so close to Gojo. And Gojo
Yeah, but Naruto's massively faster than Gojo, to the point where Gojo can't perceive him.
But Gojo wouldn't need to perceive him. It's his force field that's going to perceive him and instantly neg.
Yeah. But okay, but you understand that if like just how this thing he sent into the force field was able to like was able to like kill it before it had the chance to reality warp it, like you're saying. Naruto would do the same thing. Since he's massively faster than it.
No.
Right? This thing is clearly not instant. Otherwise the arrow or whatever wouldn't have been able to do that.
So as I was saying, it was the fact that Gojo did not sense that he was there. This thing that Gojo has is not made.
Yeah, so Gojo has to sense him.
No. The thing
that's literally what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. You're not letting me talk, bro.
I'm bad. My bad. Go ahead.
Gojo got stabbed. And then it was instantly negated. He was stabbed completely through the neck, and then it was fine because he activated Limitless. Okay?
What? Where's the scan again? Let me see it. Could he send the scan again where he gets hit?
Yes. So as you can see here, he says, with your 6 eyes, you can see foreign cursed energy. So that thing has foreign cursed energy, but the thing that he's carrying on his back when he's stabbing Gojo here, that itself is a cursed monster. And what he does is he makes that monster swallow that sword, and the monster's power itself is to shrink, and then he swallows the monster. That's important because he himself is not made out of cursed energy, so it's impossible to know that that object is there. There is no cursed sentient because it's bounded by a thing that is just not filled with curse.
Yeah, so he has to sense it, but in this case, he couldn't sense it.
The moment it came out, he sensed it.
Yeah. But it's because he was faster than that thing. It's not instant.
It is.
Why?
Because Gojo had his field down and then got stabbed by it. The moment he got stabbed by it, because this all happened very, very fast. The moment Gojo got stabbed by it, that is when he reacted.
Not very fast, since you have Gojo like human levels or like hypersonic. I don't think that's fast at all.
Okay.
And what happened again?
What do you mean by that?
So like you're saying it disappeared.
Yes.
Right, so what happened was that this dude arrived, negated the force field, hit him, and then Gojo put it back up, and then he warped it away.
No. He assumed that Gojo was dead, and then he just walked away.
Okay, so this dude just came with something that could neg the force field, negged it, and almost killed him.
No, the force field was not up.
But you said it was passive.
And like I said, when he entered the compounds, he did not have it up. Let me get the scan for it.
But you said, I asked you for the scan, and then you said no. When he enters a compound, he does have it up.
Yeah, give me a second. There we go, found it. Alright, it's right here. It's fine. My curse technique didn't hit any vital organs, and I was reinforcing my curse energy to make sure the sword didn't do any further damage.
My. So what does that prove?
It proves that he didn't have it up when he was in school grounds. They told everybody to take a break.
Okay, so in this time when you said this dude deactivated his force field, were you just lying to me?
Like I said, I thought that it was, and then on the scan that I got to, I realized that he didn't, but it was actually 3 chapters before.
And in this 3 chapters, he never leaves school grounds.
In this 3 chapters, he just walks into the school grounds.
Okay, so either way, Naruto can just uh discapacitate, like null the ability, even if it's passive, right? He has negation of the ability, right? Oh, wait, Jacob, let me ask you a question. Has any other character like being able to like touch Gojo?
No.
Hey, that doesn't even matter. Either way, like unless you can prove it's instant without just saying it is, um, then I'd say it's over.
So let me go back into probability manipulation. And it's talking about the ability to alter ones to make something unlikely more to occur. And then at the bottom it says, on a greater scale, it can be used to manipulate quantum probability, reaching a powerful level. As I sent in this scan earlier.
No, but where's the proof that he has supernatural probability?
Let me go ahead and let me finish, please.
Sorry.
So then we get to the impossible outcomes, which would be on the higher probability of manipulation, because you are no longer manipulating probability. You are manipulating probability to the highest tier, which would lead you into.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm arguing. I'm arguing Naruto blitzes and negates the ability before the ability can do anything.
But Gojo, being scaled to have reality manipulation, can create new.
Why does he have? He has reality warping with limitless, right?
Yes.
So Naruto has an ability that negates limitless.
Yes.
So he negates his reality warping.
Can you provide to me the fact that the true seeking orbs negate every single bit of chakra that it comes in contact with, or energy that it comes in contact with?
It negates all ninjutsus or like any use of chakra, right? So any limitless, so any like cursed energy use. So like Gojo uses an attack with cursed energy, then it would negate it. It would nullify. Even in the scan, he said it bolts and it says all. It literally says all. I'll scroll up and resend it, and it's in bold.
Once again, I would need you to like reprove. I would need you to at least prove the fact of the pain holes.
Pain. I already explained why they're different things.
Explained it. You just didn't send it.
I gave you the hue as an example. You want me to send the hue as an example?
Sure.
Here. Okay. Here. Here, there's a hue as an example.
I just want you to look at the possible uses of reality manipulation again for me. And where it says users can change the universe around them and put where the universe around them sits, putting them anywhere instantly, similar to teleportation.
I don't think teleportation is not a speed. I already explained how we would be able to nullify this reality warping.
But can you prove to me that he wouldn't be able to do this?
He wouldn't be able to do what?
Can you prove to me that over an infinite distance, this would
There's
be able
not
to
gonna be an infinite distance. He's gonna negate it, nullify it.
Gojo's thing is not a single route. In itself, it is a spanning force field that is infinite.
Yeah, once this touches the force field, it will
The whole
negate the ability.
So, with the ability to alter time, why would he not just be able to completely
How
negate
can he
everything?
alter time?
That is probability manipulation going into reality manipulation.
What is what? How is probability manipulation and reality manipulation the ability to
So,
alter time?
read what I sent earlier.
And okay, where are you getting this possible uses from?
This is from the Versus Wiki.
Oh, okay, and what is this based on?
When he uses his ability, he's able to amplify limitless and negative numbers, making impossible situations like having -1 apples are born. That would be the high end level of probability manipulation.
Yeah, but when does he alter time?
I'm just saying that he has probability manipulation, so why would he not be able to use this?
Wait. Does he ever alter time?
I can't think of a time that he has now.
Okay, so it's first of all, it's out of character, and I don't think like this proves he can do it.
Okay, well, I can see, good sir.
Okay, GG.